Hello, dear friend, and welcome. Welcome to summer, the season of fire, the season of passion, the season of joy and outgoingness. It's the season of fire because it's the fire in our heart and our bellies, what lights us up from the inside, our personal purpose, our personal passions and joys that really are the vibrancy of summer. Hi, I'm Sarah Gowans, massage and craniosacral therapist at Blossoming Me, and today I want to share with you some insights around staying healthy, happy and vibrant during this time of summer. See, summer is the time of the meridian channels in the fire meridian. We've spoken about meridian channels before. They're the energy channels that pass through your whole body system, and through them our life force, chi, moves through our whole body. In summer, we have the meridian channels of small intestine, heart, pericardium, and triple heater. These are really powerful and they're in their element, so to speak, during summer. But they're also at their most vulnerable. When these energies get stuck, stifled, shut down, that's when we can have issues. We can have heart problems, digestive issues, and mood disorders. Things like anxiety, frustration, irritability, and depression. So today I want to talk with you about how we can work with these meridian channels to really strengthen your system and enjoy this season of vibrancy and fire. The fire element is the biggest of the elements, and it consists of, as I mentioned, heart, small intestine, pericardium, and triple heater. These function to help us to integrate and assimilate, to help our circulation, and also to protect us. You can imagine that the heart and the pericardium are all about circulation. The pericardium is all about protection as well. In TCM, the heart is known as the emperor of our body. It houses our spirit and our mind. It's our true center, whilst the pericardium is the guard to this emperor. In Western medicine, the heart is the driver of our circulation system, pumping oxygenated and highly nutritious blood flowing through our body's network of arteries and veins. Through this network, it also removes any waste products, for example, carbon dioxide. In TCM, this is actually the job of the pericardium. This is the outer layer of the heart, not the heart itself. That leaves the heart free to be the emperor of our body, as I said, the one that houses our spirit, our mind. The small intestine, its main function is of course to absorb the nutrients from the food that we eat, while the triple heater, this is not actually an organ in Western medicine, but it's very important and very central in Chinese medicine because its main job is basically to circulate warmth through the system, through the whole body, the upper, middle and lower parts of our body. In the upper section, it covers organs like heart and lungs. The middle section is liver, gallbladder, stomach and spleen. And while the lower area is related to small intestine, large intestine, the kidney and the bladder. You can imagine then that the triple heater impacts all of these organs at one level or another, taking us back to what I said before. Balance being so important, and the interrelatedness of all the different elements, fire, water, earth, metal and wood, all of these elements come together. And the emperor, our heart, is at the center. So in order to focus during summer in our strength, our joy and our growth, rather than getting stuck in challenges like frustration, anxiety, agitation and depression, what we want to do is support the fire meridian, and we can do that a couple of different ways. I will come back to these in just a moment. You can imagine that if our heart is involved and it is the emperor of our body, it's the joy, it's the fire of life, it's the outgoingness. When our energy in our heart gets stuck, that's when we can have issues around anxiety and depression. So what we're wanting to do is keep our energy flowing smoothly, and this is where I'll come to some exercises in just a moment. Small intestine, so this is where we're assimilating, and integrating not only our food and nutrition, but also it's about assimilating information. So if we are hitting overwhelm, particularly deadlines, as the year comes to the end in the southern hemisphere, this is where we hit our summer. And so assimilation is really, really important as we're bringing everything together. We're wanting to integrate it and have everything come together nice and neatly. But sometimes when our energy gets stuck and we get so pressurized with our deadlines, it isn't a nice, neat finish and bringing everything together. It's too strong. And we hit overwhelm as a result because we don't have time to assimilate. We're trying to get it all done and completed. We need to take a moment to take a breath, catch ourselves, and enjoy the process to get us to being able to assimilate and integrate, to bring all our jobs to a final conclusion in a successful and effective manner. Going back to some how-tos. So with the small intestine, these two particular points on the small intestine meridian channel, small intestine 4 and 5, both of these will support you in your digestion of things, both physically and philosophically digesting food and ideas. So they're both on the outside of your wrist, down in line with your pinky finger, your last finger. So the small intestine 4 point is located at the wrist bone, just below the pinky finger, so immediately below at the bottom of your hand effectively. This is the small intestine point. It's great for strengthening and calming all aspects of your small intestine itself. It promotes peristalsis, supports the healthy gut lining, and it also stimulates the immune system. So generally, your whole well-being, basically. Small intestine 5 is just below that. So that bumpy wrist bone, it's just towards your elbow on the bottom of that bumpy bone. So small intestine 5, it's located just below the small intestine 4. This small intestine point invigorates the small intestine channel, so the whole channel. This enables greater mental clarity and calmness. It supports decision making. So just as our small intestine in our body filters what we want to absorb and filters out what we don't need, so elimination. This point also, similarly, will do that on a philosophical level with ideas. So it can help us to make decisions better, what we filter in and what we filter out. This point can also aid in our physical digestion and nutrient absorption, and is very effective for clearing the heat and the dampness that we spoke about from summer from our body. So now you have an understanding of how important the meridian channels of the fire element can be for you to enjoy your summer period, to be vivacious, to be joyous, to be full of vim and vigor and fire, and really get out in your joy of this season. As you welcome the holiday season, however you are celebrating this year, with people abounding, with family abounding, whatever that looks like for you, we wish you the world of joy throughout this holiday period and of course through 2024. If you have any questions about what I've been talking about, please feel free to ask them in the comments below or an email. Join us next time for some more tips on the triple heater and how it can help to settle your vagus nerve and bring you back to center even more. Namaste.